the blackened eyes make my way into your mind, just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
Hello everyone and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. Before we get started there, thanks for the follow there, Valgamer. This is going to be our sort of like first go at this version of Farming Simulator. I've played the previous 2 console releases to this one and virtually 100%ed them. But I really enjoy these games because they are just sort of like relaxing, and you can just sort of sit back and you know, it's just like a peaceful game. Now I've been absolutely rammed today with doing some stuff for my customers, so I didn't get a chance to set up the audio properly, or at all even, or do the tutorial to get the feel for the controllers. So we're going to hop straight into the tutorial just so I can get a bit of a refresh, because I haven't played these ones for so long. Oh, what's that there? Are you going to sleep, royalty? Right. Hopefully, I haven't got my controller plugged in today. I thought, you know, let's have a go and see if it. I don't need the fast reactions of the. Oh, hang on, there's all sorts of tutorials. We just want a basic controls one, don't we? And the basics of the game. We'll just do the basics of the game one. Of course, this takes ages to load. You have to let me know as well once we actually get in if the audio is like too high. Once we actually get in, I've just taken a stab in the dark and put it at roughly the same sort of levels. A little bit more sound than what we do when we're playing Halo. I say, as is tradition with the previous iterations of this game that I've played, it takes ages to load. There we go. Let's see, what have we got here? So, yeah, got the basic controls of the movement. Enter the vehicle with X. There we go. So hopefully that's not too loud. That's incredibly loud in my ear, so I'm turning my my input down. Right, let's put that in there. Right, what have we got here then? Oh, that's right, of course, yeah, you use these buttons to change like the context menu, don't you? Yeah, steering. Attach tool A. Have that. And can we attach the mouse there? Or do you know all the tractor names, Chrissy? Right, how do we? Oh, there we go. I thought you might have had to do like a different thing to attach something to the front, but no, it went straight away. Let's see. So switch selections is Y, so that'll be for the front and back. Left bumper to bring up the next contextual menu. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so that's selected the rear, and we want to, that drops it, unfold. I assume that's good to go then. What sort of a mess we can make on this field. I think what always got me as well was the, you know, when you get to the end and turning around neatly. Right, what we got here? Toggle radio, we don't want the radio. Channel camera. Yeah, we don't want the radio thing, that's alright. Oh, there we go, we can see inside now as well. Was that turn the game volume down a smidge? Right, well, I'll bring that down to 24. And we'll see what happens. So let us know if that's a bit better for you. Yeah, I'm too busy today with one customer messing around with their website and doing that drone mission today as well. Never got a chance to sit down on the Xbox for a little bit. Right, let's see, we want to lift it. And, oh right, that's the wrong button. Yeah. Yeah, it was them again, Chrissy. It's all right. It adds character to the pattern we're drawing. Right, let's see. Drop it and forward. Should I try and spell my name in one of the fields? I don't know if there's anything else in the tutorial here. We'll get to the bottom. If it doesn't do anything, then we'll exit and go back to the other game. I just more or less just wanted like a couple of minutes just to familiarise myself with the general controls. Question. I don't know what's that tutorial. Nicely done. You're getting the hang of colour. Oh, there we go. We'll finish the tutorial anyway. I was just alright. Got a different one here. Alright, we'll try this as well. What's that there? You've probably drawn something naughty on the field. Right, double back. Attach. Attach that. Then, what was it to switch? That's to switch to the rear controls. Oh, should have our disco lights on, shouldn't we? So we want to lower it. What difference does opening the cover make? Or is it just so you can see it moving? Or see how much you've got in, maybe? Right, let's turn it on and see what happens. We're drifting off course again here. So, we now want to turn it off and lift it. Then we'll turn around. Yeah, a lovely straight line. It doesn't a total bow in the middle. Right, now we will drop it, turn it on. We'll drive around this one. I blame the contours of the land. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. One thing I was going to ask there before the tutorial sort of ended on that first bit, and saying that I'd probably end in the middle of the sentence again. Yep. With this one here, is there like a limiter at all on the accelerator? Right, let's hop into this one there. Enter the vehicle. Attach tool. Right, what do we got here? So we've got the cutting head, so we can press Y for that. And then the lower head. So that makes it jiggle that way. That makes it jiggle that way. How do we turn this on then? On full harvester. Right. Turn it on the harvester. Right, what does that button do? Yeah. Ooh, what does that mean? Disable straw. That one can stick my pipe out. Alright, let's just see what happens. What's the worst that could go wrong? Is that making a mess behind us? So what does it look like if we swap that around? Get our harvester. Oh, that option doesn't seem to appear anymore. Oh, let's turn it on and see what happens. Everyone's seen that advert where the harvesters come in and the couple are having a picnic in the field. Can you remember it, can you? Alright, that zooms the camera out a bit, that's a bit better. I assume that we're putting it into there. So let's press that, turn off the harvester, and extend the pipe. Nope, I missed it. What's that there? Yeah, not a psycho tractor person. I just ignore the stacks of tractor magazines sitting behind you there, Royalty. Now, I was about to say, can you switch vehicles like you could in the previous ones? Let's try this here. Ooh, this tractor's a bit kind of like all over the place. Let's stop it here. And unload. Oh, we've got a new vehicle now to make a mess with. Oh, what's that there? What your brother learnt them all. Let's see. What do we need here? Oh, hang on, we haven't attached the tools yet, have we? Grab that one. Grab that one. Rear tool. And we'll lower it. Turn it on. Is it on? Or that turn plough? Alright, that's a bit weird. Oh, hello there, Heat, over on YouTube. I haven't played the 2020 version. I've only ever played the well, the previous versions to this one, so we're starting like afresh on this one today. That's not a very wide path, that one does, is it? That's a bit naff. How do you set this limiter? Because it says there it's got like 43 miles an hour on the bottom there. There must be a way to change cruise. I'll hold both of these. Change cruise control. Here we go. And then activate cruise control. There we go. We get a much more consistent speed now. Yep, 8. I should have done it 8 miles an hour, shouldn't I? Also, you can get these on your phone now. I've never even looked in the App Store for so long on my iPhone. Right, let's get ready to deactivate the cruise control. Right, what do we need now? Lift plough. And then we'll go. That's a really, really narrow path that this plough goes on, doesn't it? Right, so lower plough. Oh, what's this Y button do? Limit to field. Allow create field. What does that mean? I mean we can make a mess anywhere. Right, let's just go forward and see what happens. I'm going to change it as we go. I don't know what that option means. I'll have to look it up. I think we'll be able to, at some stage we'll be able to like hire the workers. At the minute, because I haven't played any of these games for so long, this is the tutorial level, just so I can get me like a feel for the controllers again. So in a few minutes, once this tutorial's done, we're actually going to go and like start like a proper campaign. So you can make a mess on other people's farms, Chrissy. Alright, so that means I can, I'm just looking, I take it this is not our, so does that work everywhere? Can I make a mess over here? Oh, I can. Can I tear the roads up? Disappointing. Had to be tried though. There we go. Tutorial's finished. Now is that right? That's the complete tutorial finished. We're not going to bother looking into these tutorials. Maybe come back to those later on, or when I get a chance, I'll come back and have a look. So what do we want? Just want a normal game. I remember, well, I haven't played anything beyond this one, but I definitely remember you could hire like workers, as long as you got the money for them straight away. What's this then? Character creation. Certainly didn't have that in the two previous ones. Wait for this. One thing as well, when this game loads, there's no, it just makes that little tiny icon at the bottom that says like press A. You could be sitting here for half an hour if you don't spot it. But if this game is like any of the others, the goal should be to save up for a windmill as soon as possible. Because that was always a case of once you got a windmill, you could just AFK for a little bit, and then you had all the money you need to buy all the tools you want, or to buy more windmills so that you have infinite money. I assume that's going to be no different here. Say, welcome to the shop guided tour that will show you stuff. So we've got the map there, a disco light on the corner. I was given like another little mini control tutorial. Okay, there's no windmills in 20, is there? We're getting in this car. Where exactly are we going? I see there's a flashing light on the map, which is in this direction. Right, so we're driving over there. This is the one that feels you own. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Ooh, what's this? You own a train. Ooh. Where does this go? Ooh, it's got some speed on it here as well. Does it go anywhere, or does it just drive in a circle, maybe? Let's turn the cruise control on so that we can watch it go. Yeah, Chrissy, we're now doing Rail Simulator. I assume that's like space for logs and grains and stuff like that, so you must be able to export them in this game, like further away. How far does all this tracks go? Also, it must just do like a big loop of the whole area. Let's see, this is now going back to where we were. It must just do a big loop of the map area, perhaps. So that you can like load your junk onto it and send it all away. Take it from that map indication, the green numbers are our free fields. And we'll be able to buy the other ones at some stage or other. We're definitely going to have to try that other train sim game that was on Game Pass, aren't we? I'll work it into the schedule. Right, let's see. I think this is where it started. So how do you stop this? Cruise control, stop, brake. Oh, we'll leave it to brake itself. Ooh, there's two trains. Ooh, can we head on collision? Let's see, guide to... Oh, we've already done this, so it's going to give us a tutorial anyway, isn't it? Right, so we want to... unfold harvester. And turn the harvester on. To accelerate and steer, we want none of that. Let's one buttons. This button here to lower the cruise control. Let's put it 6 miles an hour and activate it. Do you like all the farming ones, royalty, all the different sim ones? They're all good fun. The question is, how do we actually hire a worker? Let's see if I can see it in the menu, see if I toggle between them. Yeah, they are like nice relaxing ones, aren't they? It's sort of the reason I originally bought the first one when it came out on the 360. I'd finished whatever game it was I was playing, and it was a week before Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, and I wanted something like completely different, just like a nice peaceful game to play for a week, because I'd finished all my other games I had at the time. Turn off harvester. Go forward a smidge. Turn around. I think it's B to hire a worker. Right, hang on. Let's just roughly line this up. Sort of. Oh yeah. So it's no bumper buttons. And then press B to hire a worker. There we go. So this Muppet will pilot it for us. Hello Heat, have you jumped platforms to Twitch with everyone else? I'm just watching our money slowly tick down, and the tank slowly fill up with wheat or whatever it is that we're farming. So we get it's something of a horror film now, isn't it? Escaping the blades. Alright, so he backs up and then goes forward again to make his turn. Slowly turn. I'm just going to have to turn the volume down. This is, I don't know what it's like for you guys, but this is madly loud in my head. The sound of these the machinery. If it is too loud for you guys, just let us know, because my mouse is still over the volume control. It's still quite loud, isn't it? Yeah, right. We'll drop that down to 20. We'll drop it down to -30. Just let me know if that's made any difference at all for you guys. We are, of course, as well still tempting fate with the red light of death on the microphone now for 1 month, and this magical battery is still working. I'm just thinking as well, since we're on the farms here, what's everyone's egg count up to? Alright, so this one's gonna plough. Oh, hang on. Attach. Let's be really bad and let's hire another worker for this field. Grab that. So one good thing about doing the hire worker is it lets you know, you can actually visually see how to use the machinery properly. Like, he's doing some speed there. I always thought you had to go slow on this game. Ah, here we go. And usually what I would do when I have like the workers doing a field, because in the very first one, it would, there was like one field where I was, to get the achievement, I was like back and forth over it and just continuously had like a worker at either end, and then would like be just running back and forth between it with my trucks so I could gather it up and harvest it. But what have we got there? You have, well, Royalty is just shy of 20,000 eggs. Chrissy, 52 million at this stage. And he has 140 eggs so far. But yeah, once the worker is in there and away, yeah, they're so it's like the same as the previous ones. Now, if it's like the other ones, it should automatically pipe out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, right, the tutorial took over and stopped us from getting that. So if we just get a rough pace with this guy, we get a little bit of this. I should have set the cruise control, but never mind. I think that's everything in that load. Now, where are we taking this exactly? What's that there? Yeah, you've all got way too much time on your hands. Did you just think that at time as well? Did you guys get much progress made on your builds, or were you just farming today, like, or mining or what have you? What is it? Left bumper and that to bring up the map, right? Where am I taking this grain then, or whatever it is that we've stocked up on? That's the barn. Which icon is it for where we need to dump this junk? I gathered up plenty of materials and finished the design. So you're gonna mess around tomorrow building it. Because I'll have to have a wander over to my base and see if you think those paths are any good before I go like over the top and build like tons of them everywhere. How do we get rid of this map now? Ah, there we go. So where exactly am I taking this? Is that it over there? Is that the... Ah, there, that's where you tipped off. I can see it now. Any of the ones with the arrows? Right, hang on. Bring that map back up. Is that the flashing disco light at the bottom there? Whereabouts are we on that map then? Oh, the flashing disco light is us. Oh, I see what you mean. The orange and yellow arrows, yeah. Right, let's head up here. Right, now get rid of the map. And what was it to unload as Y? There we go. Why do I get the feeling that we didn't get a single penny for any of that? we were a pixel short. Right, where's that rope with the harvester? There we go, let's get some more. Oh, are we just maybe too wide? You'll stop at the bottom though, so we can unload. If it's anything like the previous games anyway. Is he going now? That can't be all the stuff that he has. Alright, let's go back up there and see if we can do it without messing up. Right, let's try again. Unload as well. Let's see if the money goes up. No, nothing. So is this our storage then? It's not actually the selling place. Alright, what's this here then? Start filling. Alright, so that's our own silo then. And how do we get the map back up? There we go. So I can't unload it here. I assume then if I go to that Goldcrest Pacific Grain, I can unload it on them ones. Let's see what happens then. At least we'll know we've got like the concept down. Ooh. Oh, does it tell you which one's got it for which price then? Prices. Alright, hang on 2 seconds. I think I might spend too much time outside with that drone today because my nose is starting to run again. Right, so best price is it seems to be that Goldcrest Pacific Grain. Right, so that is. Yeah, we'll just bring this map up until we get like the hang of where everything is on the map. Let's just blow this up full screen. Let's drive up here. I take it in this version of the game, all of the people that might be walking the streets are all ghost people. I check all the prices first so that we can get an idea of which one to actually put on the field. We sent those automated ones to do. I don't actually know what they're putting in the fields because one of them had the seed thing, didn't it? Alright, let's head over here. Ooh. Are we offloading it there? That's a bit of a tight one to get into, isn't it? Right, let's stop there. And it is unload. There we go, the pennies are going up. That was a fair bit for that one there. Right, now first of all, we now need to know, how do you build the big sort of like base stuff? Can we build a wind farm? So we'll need over 1 million. Let's see, so it costs 50 a day, generates 1,000. So any of these giant chicken coops as well, because we definitely need chicken coops. Yeah, Chrissy, we're almost there. Right, so let's have a look. We don't need to worry about tractors just at the minute. Can we get a loan from the bank? Isn't there normally a bank in town that you can go and visit? Let's just drive back to our farm. Yeah, we need chicken coops. That should be like a priority build, really. Windmills and chicken coops. Yep, they definitely need little houses of their own, don't they? Casserole doesn't like the new chairs that we got for the living room. She was like walking around both of them and just sort of like, she was like frightened of them this morning. No, that's not one of our fields, is it? I don't think this is one of our fields either. Yeah, yes, we have been testing the cuddle chair. We're the 260 or 280 a piece. I can't remember off the top of my head. Right, let's fill up with this. Right, let's flow it through here. We'll dump this grain off again as well. And then we'll go and have a look at what the other fields are doing. You named yours Marty and Lindsay. All of mine are named after food. So we've got like speckled gravy and casserole, but in the past we've had barbecue, tikka, oxo, paxo, KFC, sage and onion, bisto, chasseur we've had as well. Noodles, we've had a noodles. Let's slowly position ourselves there. Actually, we'll go a little bit further just in case we dump any of it in the wrong place. Unload. Oop, I've jiggled the camera funny there. There, we've got $2,000 for that. little KFC was he's a little tiny guy, because he was one of our two cockerels. He used to fit in the palm of your hand, and our neighbour, and when I mean neighbour, I mean like the woman that was like the next field over, because it was when we lived in the middle of the countryside. She used to always call him the little Kentucky Colonel. He was such a polite little chicken. You know, I would have some treats and I would hold my hand out for him. He would walk up, he would select one out of my hand, pick it up, and then walk about a foot away, eat it quietly, and then he would walk back up to me. I would hold my hand out again, and he would carefully, politely select one. Right, we are now back here at base. So here's our little truck. There's our train that we've abandoned on the tracks. There's another one. So this guy here's still going. His tank's nowhere near full, so we'll just let him finish off this field and then we'll sack him. Let's see, this guy here is still... Which one of the tools is that again? Like, which stage is that? Is that that's the reset stage, isn't it? So you do that to... And then the next thing that goes on his field will be the seed one, right? I think. Right, so he's going on that, and then this one here, he's planting, isn't he? It's almost quite difficult to tell which sections he's done and which sections he hasn't. It looks slightly more tidier, doesn't it? So I think at the minute we're probably best just leaving these guys to finish up these bits of the fields. And then we can always, once we've got all the fields done, we could probably put, because you can usually accelerate time. So we can maybe just accelerate time to, oops. Oh, what happened there? Oh. Yeah. I keep forgetting, because I'm using the Elite controller and my fingers just grazed one of the panels underneath there. Whilst these guys are working here though, I'm going to drive south. And let's take a look in the town. What's that there you used to do? I used to live in an old dairy farm. You know, where we lived outside of Longmartin in Cumbria, which is near Appleby. There was a field of cows like directly opposite like our house. And at like 8:30 every night, they were always outside the window. So when you go to make like a cup of tea or something before bed, that you can set your watches by them for them always being in that corner of the field. I've gone completely the wrong way. I wanted to go south, didn't I? We've gone north. This map doesn't seem, looking at the speed that we're getting across, doesn't seem as big as the worlds that I've played on the previous ones. So it could be because we're going maybe quite fast. Let's keep going south. That looks like it's like a highway or something down there. So let's zoom along here and see what these shops are when we get down the bottom. Because there's only 2 petrol stations in the entire world. I suppose you can get little fuel tanks that you can dump around the place, I suppose. Okay, so here's one petrol station. quite like the look of that little enclosed area. So there we go. We'll put a little bit of fuel in. Right, where are we going next? Let's go along there and see what that icon means. It's like a place where you can buy livestock, perhaps. Or maybe it's where you drop it off. What do you mean that this is perfect farming simulator driving? Nope, I didn't get out for the pump. I didn't pay the guy either for it. Let's see. The shop, I assume that's the place where your new tractors get dropped off. Or like tools and odds and ends. Exactly, yeah, everything's off-road. So this is the shop. There's the entrance. Was that maybe the shop? Alright. Alright, how do we get out of the vehicle? I hope that doesn't mean if I press that it's going to sell that car. So what are the things right? So there's the shopping thing. Right, so this is just like that menu that we had before. So this must be where we picked them up all the stuff from. No vehicles to sell. I was wondering where the bank thing is. Isn't there a bit where you can... Oh, actually, I'll tell you what, we'll save the game whilst we're at it here as well. What's that there? Oh, is it available on the Switch as well? I really have to get one of those. There's too many games on it that I want to have a go of. It says general settings. Oops. Still game settings. Do you think it would let us borrow enough money to get a windmill? How do you borrow money on this? I can see a little arrow thing there. So selecting that, how do you... Right, here we go. But I just saved it, so if this goes horribly wrong, I can just undo it in a few seconds. How much will it let us get? Oh, it only lets us get like a little bit of the way there. I think that's roughly back where we were. Yeah, just borrow $1 million, it'll all be good. tell you what, let's just... Oh, this fella's almost finished. So's that fella. This guy needs to pick up the pace a bit though, doesn't he? Right, let's get the truck out. And we'll go and collect. Yeah, it's only a small loan, $1 million. Yeah, pocket change to these people. Here we go. There we go, so that worker should have just been sacked. See, there's still a fair bit in the tank there. There you go, job done. And it's somewhere up north, wasn't it, where we had to drop it off there, or rather where we're going to drop it off. What's that thing up there? Right, we'll drop off this and then we'll see what that little information icon is. Is that what was in that seed, or was it we're planting wheat? Definitely moves like the speed of a tractor. The other morning, because it's like all country roads to get to Falkirk from here, and it was I was stuck behind one of them. You know, there's no, the roads are too windy to have anywhere where you can overtake, so you just got to sit behind them. You know, as well, driving directly over somebody else's field, it's all good. Should be like Minecraft, you know, when you get the if you go drive over it, destroys the crop. Yeah, we need the melon and pumpkin farm on the go, don't we? What was it again? Oh yeah, Y to unload. There we go. Floor it here. I say floor it. No problem. We'll catch you later on there. Oh, look at that big beam going into the sky. Slowly get back to the farm. Yeah, it's beacon mining. Yeah. Yeah, once we get a windmill on the go, that like I said, that'll be us for infinite money. So we'll be able to buy all the fields. At some stage, we'll own all of them. You know, we'll just keep hacking away at all the different farms. Right, let's see what this icon here has to say for itself. Well done. I would have a Hellbut to finish the job. Right, hang on, what's this field here again? Is it this one needs to be planted. So this one here needs to be off to the harvesty bit. So we'll park this one next to the field that next needs its services. Which I think is that far one over there where that beacon is. We'll get to the planter. Well, I'm going to put this one in position. The one that's planting the seeds over there is still working, and then we'll have a look and we'll see what the options are for configuring. Configuring the different types of seeds and what have you. Oh, is it dinner time for you guys? What time zone are you in then? Right, do what, I'm gonna reverse this one way back. Actually, no, I'm gonna park it on the other side of the field because no, look, that'll crash the planter guy. Oh, so it's 5:30 in the afternoon for yourself. So is that like is it the Eastern time? Is that like the like New York, Boston side of the country? I'm trying to think on my head which side is east. Right, let's park this guy on the edge. And hire another worker to reset this field. The seedy guy is still doing this one here. What's that? Seed selector. Alright, so when we actually are ready to change seeds, it's just a bumper and then we can cycle them. Which is not too bad. One of my hands is actually going numb. I'm leaning right up against my desk. And it's cut the circulation off because we're playing this on the Xbox 360. But of course all my stream is handled through the, from my PC, so I've got like the capture card going. So whenever we do Xbox games, I'm always at a 90-degree angle to the so I can play it on the Xbox because the stream is like half a second behind. So whenever I'm doing Xbox stuff, I'm always sitting in a funny angle. I keep on having to try to catch out of the corner of my eyes to see that the chat windows like changed from when I last glanced over to it. Oh, can signs be knocked over in this one? Normally signs stop you dead in the tracks, don't they? What do you reckon? He's going to have to do 2 more stripes to finish? He's doing that. Actually, let's bring this vehicle home whilst we're waiting for those other ones to process. There we go. Knock a few more signs over. Hang on, what's this? Can we get across here? Oh, of course, trees stop us dead in our tracks. Right, let's drive around this way and we'll go around the side of the lake and then we'll go back to base. We'll go the scenic route. Just might as well whilst those fields are getting ploughed. I'm assuming that there'll be stuff to collectibles dotted around all over the place, because I know there was with the previous ones that I played, there was some sort of golden thing, or I vaguely remember you had to collect. Oh. Right, so what was the thing? There's usually a thing where you can reset your vehicle. Doing the tour, are we still doing some sort of tutorial thing? Right, how do we reset the vehicles? We're gonna have to knock it over, are we? Oh well, it'll be fine where it is. We'll just walk home. So I remember in the previous ones you could reset it, and it would just appear back at your base. At the very least, at the minute, that wasn't being optioned. Now, what does this tutorial thing here say? You've got the hang of that there, blah 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 blah. Switch to the next vehicle, switch to previous vehicle, yeah, we know that. Can we run? Yes, we can. Oh, do you have any hand tools? Oh, we're gonna have to go back to the thing that. Hang on. I remember you had like hand tools that you could cut down trees yourself. Chainsaw. Is there any difference? Basically, what colour chainsaw do we want? Get the black one. Thank you for your purchase. Right, so chainsaw. And how do we use it? Activate hand tool. Couldn't we like change the angle of them though? Right, let's get out of this vehicle again there. So I keep pressing that button by mistake. So I get the chainsaw out. There we go. That's how you do it. Well, that's one of the things I was thinking. Oh, we got an achievement. No, it won't let us. I saw it at half. It'll be easier to transport it back home. Hang on, what's that? Tension belts. Oh well. This guy here is still doing that. Alright, this guy here is now finished. Right, so what I'm going to do is, right, this field here is good for putting stuff on now, so shall we see if we can change it to plant something different? So there might be a reset on the map. Alright, hang on 2 seconds, we'll get this one away here and then we'll see what we can do. Right, so what have we got here first of all? Tool, select seed. What do you want to plant then? I don't know what this is, but we're going to plant it. Hire worker. So a different map screen. I vaguely remember there being like a different map screen in one of the menus. Right, hang on. So nothing that I can see that would suggest a reset. Save the game whilst we're at it though. I have no idea how to reset this, reset it from here. Any of these? Which one was it? One here, isn't it? Nope. We're just gonna have to get something in ramen, aren't we? It's just the way it's gonna have to be, isn't it? Yeah, cause, I'm sure in the other games there was like you're saying there was a bit where you could reset it. Maybe it's because we're stuck in the sort of like tutorial type phase. Perhaps that's why it's not like not letting us progress with it. So if we'll go all these beacons and we'll clear all the beacons, then maybe it'll unlock the rest of the controls for us. It did say you couldn't sell any vehicles because you hadn't completed these little points here. So let's just whiz around, and each one of those little flashing things we're just going to get shot up. Now this is trying to tell us that its tutorial wants us to do that. I think its tutorial is trying to teach us here, trying to do the pipe even though we've already done it half a dozen times. There's nothing in there unfortunately for it to pipe out. Oh, have you googled it? Ooh. We set the store. It would probably be best off just ramming it. What we'll do, we will get in this, we will detach that so we're just the tractor. We're attempting not to flip this vehicle. We'll drive back and we'll ram into it. Hopefully when we ram into it we don't flip this vehicle though. That would be just our luck. I think we were just over here, weren't we? Yeah, this is the we were driving because we were going to go up and around the lake, weren't we? So it must be just up this road. Oh yeah, I can see the little green icon on the map there in the corner. We drive through this fella's field. It's all good. You'll never know it was us. Look, there's a ghost crop. There we go. Well, we could always push it back to base, couldn't we? Yay! Right, let's get this tractor back now, and then we'll come back for for that one. So across here, and there should be a road. I'll have to figure out what to do exactly with the trains. Oh, if you're fetching the bacon sandwiches, don't forget we need them as well. Other things like bacon and egg sandwich with fresh eggs from me girls. Oh yeah, I've got to have a cup of tea to wash it down with as well. Right, we need to go south at this road here to get back to our farm. Have to add it onto your next shopping list there, Royalty. You want some nice smoky bacon. Oh, smoky bacon's the best, man. A nice egg to go on it. It's been freshly laid. Maybe some black pudding as well. If you can get proper stuff, you guys down, especially where you guys are, won't know what proper black pudding tastes like. Because they don't manufacture it. Well, it's illegal to manufacture it properly in England. You can only get real black pudding up here. I don't like it. Down in England, it's basically made out of like factory processed, like OXO cube style. Whereas here in Scotland, you can get the real proper way, like the proper traditional method of making black pudding. The best I've ever had was when I was on Skye. Like I went over to the island to take some pictures and climb a few of the mountains. Right, let's just move this away here and we'll go back to the car. But it was proper nice thick one, and it was made like at the farm up the road from the B&B. So it was all like all 100% fresh. Oh, that's my nose running again. Yeah, amongst other things, yeah. But there's that beacon in the distance. I haven't had haggis for ages, but I do like it. We've missed the turn off for our farm here. Ooh. We're going to flip this vehicle again, aren't we? Let's see, let's just drive south. Must be south. Bit over the tracks. Cool. Right, let's keep going off road until we get back to our farm. Definitely south. Let's just keep driving towards that beacon. Oh no. Oh no, it'd be awesome. You know, if you know, with the fresh eggs, because even the free range eggs that you get in the shops, they're not real free range eggs. Because I know how they're really farmed, and they ain't free range no matter what they say on the labelling. Alright, we're gonna go over this hill. That's what we always say with ours about our eggs, because they you can all, like with our eggs, ours taste completely different to anything you buy in the shop, because we always say that they're laid with love from girls that are individually cared for and cuddled. You see, lots of the free-range farms you see, basically it's a... I'm trying to say if there's an example here in this world, but right, if this here was like an enclosed massive warehouse with like 1 million chickens in it, and they classify as free range by, at the opposite end of that warehouse, they open the door. The chickens at that end of the warehouse have never even seen the door because it's so far away and there's 1 million chickens in front of them. That's how free range eggs are done. Ooh, I've got a really cool idea. We can put the trains both on autopilot. Eggs from the shops, we don't call them eggs, we refer to them as biopods, because they're completely tasteless and they're just like biomass that you eat, so that we call them biopods. They're not proper eggs. Where's the map? Does the other train show its movement on this? I don't think it does. I can't see its movement. No, we'll change vehicles. We can't actually see it moving on the map there, but it'll add some excitement as we're driving around. What do we need to trigger this beacon? I think we need wheat, don't we? You come back at the word biopods. We're referring to eggs that you buy in the shop, because they're not as good as the eggs that my chickens lay. You know, that they've got none of the flavour or anything like that, so we just refer to them as biopods, because all they are is biomass that you're eating. Right, this fella here is still planting. This guy's here's parked up a hill. I think we need something to harvest because the tutorial that we're now stuck in, that we can't end, requires the harvester to spit something out at us. Oh, that's no good. The train stopped. Oh, I was hoping that the trains would keep driving around in a circle, so it would add excitement for when we were driving around if we might have got hit by a train. So we're still waiting on this fair to plant this field. There's something in the options maybe as we could, because I know that in the previous ones you could speed up the harvest cycle. Right, what have we got in here? Unit of measures. No, I'm not seeing it there. Time scale, right, traffic on. Right, let's crank that up, shall we? Just waiting for this field to start growing. For a second I thought her head was through the ceiling. Now still, this slowpoke here is only halfway across this field. He needs to pick up the pace. Oh, hang on, there we go. Oh, that's looking better. A little bit more. Hopefully this field will let us harvest a bit. No problem there, Heat. Thanks for joining us today, and hopefully we'll catch you later on. Slowly wait for this field to grow. Go back to that menu. Go to this menu. What do we change? Right, we changed that. Isn't this... I'm sure there was something else. Fuel usage. Refill that, refill that. Plant growth normal. Right, what's this one? Ah, right, fast. Plants wither. Right, let's just turn that off. Periodic ploughing required. Well, let's just turn that off until we get a bit more started in the game, shall we? Right, let's save the game. Right, hopefully this will make it a little bit better. Or at least until we can get like a few of these sort of things harvested, we can then generate a bit more money to get more fields, more tools, more fun toys to play with. What's going on under there? Anyone else seeing the smoke coming out the side of the vehicle there? Bet that's an MOT failure. It's taking ages to grow. the shadows slowly creeping up there. Sun going down. Right hand, where do you put the lights on? There's normally a button that you can use to turn the lights on. So we'll put the disco light on. These buttons do. That does that, that does that. That jumps between that. Oh, there we go. What light that's producing. I think what we'll do is, because this is going to take quite a long time, I think, just to generate these few fields so we can get a bit of money going. I think we'll call it a day there for today. We'll be coming back to this because it is like a fun, relaxing game to play. We just need to get over that hurdle of getting like the initial money in, really, and then we'll be away. So I hope you enjoyed that one there. Tomorrow is family fun night, so we'll be playing what we should be completing. Dead Space. It's been like a week of completion of games, hasn't it? Because we started off on Monday, we completed Broken Sword. Wednesday we completed Halo. What did we do yesterday? Oh no, we played that game yesterday, didn't we? Oh, Bouncing Simulator. And well, theoretically tomorrow, well, we usually make good progress from them because each level seems to only take us like 45 minutes, doesn't it, to complete on the Dead Space. So we'll see how it goes. If it comes to the point where you know, we don't, if it looks like we're getting close to the end, but you know, we'll go into extra time so we can round it up. Or if it looks like it's going to be like really, really long, like if it takes us like an hour and 10 minutes, say, to do the first chapter, then we'll call it early and we'll do the final chapter the following week. But that's for tomorrow though. So let's see what, if anyone is streaming, that we can go and harass for 5 minutes. Raid channel, who's online? Oh, you only have a choice of Mr. Weeble tonight. So we'll hop over there and we'll see what Mr. Weeble's doing. I'm not entirely certain what he's playing. It just says NA in the game title. But yeah, we'll hop over there and we'll see what he's doing. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.